My people, listen to me. Time is a gift that looks ordinary, but carries the weight of destiny. Time is the only thing God gave to everyone in equal measure. The rich have 24 hours. The poor have 24 hours. The successful have 24 hours. The failures have 24 hours. The difference is not the number of hours, no. The difference is in how you use them. Time is a currency that can buy greatness if you spend it wisely, and it can also purchase regret if you waste it. Every moment you live is a seed. It will germinate into the harvest you will face tomorrow. The question is, what harvest are you preparing for yourself? If you want to succeed, learn this truth. The future is not ahead of you. The future is inside you, waiting for the decisions you make with your time. Many people pray for success, yet they waste the hours success needs to be built. Many ask God for breakthrough, yet they scatter the minutes where breakthrough grows. You cannot rise above the value you place on your time. You cannot manifest greatness while treating time like dust. Time is life. Whoever wastes your time is wasting your life. When I look at people today, I see many crying for transformation, but their time is tied to the wrong things. Their attention is distributed like seeds thrown on hard rock. They focus on everything except the things that matter. They seek comfort more than purpose. They chase entertainment more than enlightenment. And they wonder why their destiny is silent. Listen to me. You cannot invest your time in the temporary and expect eternal results. You cannot give your energy to distractions and expect divine direction. You cannot surrender your hours to the world and expect heaven to elevate you. Many of you are fighting battles that time could have solved. Time heals, time sharpens, time trains, time reveals. But you must know how to spend it. You must know how to sow it. You must know how to guard it. There is nothing more dangerous than a person who does not understand the value of their time. Such a person can be deceived easily, delayed easily, derailed easily. But a person who understands time becomes untouchable to the enemy because their decisions are guided, their priorities are disciplined, and their focus is sharp. Listen, every second is a choice. Every minute is a direction. Every hour is a foundation. What you decide to do with your day decides what your life becomes. Success is not a miracle. Success is a strategy. Success is not an event. Success is a discipline. Success is not luck. Success is a daily investment. When you use your time with intention, you become a weapon. When you use your time with purpose, you become unstoppable. Some people think success is about doing many things. No. Success is doing the right things consistently. A man who spends his time wisely will always defeat a man who works without focus. If your time has no plan, your life will have no direction. And listen to me, direction is more valuable than speed. Many people are running, but they are running in circles. They are busy, but they are ineffective. They are moving, but not progressing. Without purpose, time becomes a prison. With purpose, time becomes a platform. Do not expect God to bless the hours you waste. Do not expect grace to cover laziness. Do not expect results where you planted nothing. If you want success, then discipline your day. Discipline your attention. Discipline your desires. The difference between the successful and unsuccessful is not talent or intelligence. It is the discipline of time. Talent without discipline is wasted potential. Intelligence without discipline is scattered brilliance. But even small gifts, when combined with disciplined time, become unstoppable weapons. My people, hear this: time is spiritual, time is holy, time is divine. The way you use your time is a reflection of the respect you have for the God who gave it to you. When you waste your time, you disrespect your destiny. When you waste your time, you insult your future. When you waste your time, you reject the opportunities heaven placed in your path. Value your time because heaven values it. You say you want change. You say you want breakthrough. You say you want success. But let me ask you, how do you spend your mornings? What do you do when you wake up? Do you feed your spirit or feed your distractions? Do you focus or do you wander? Do you plan or do you drift? The morning is the birthplace of your day. What you do with your morning shapes what your hours become. You cannot wake up without intention and expect to sleep with fulfillment. When you start your day with purpose, you activate divine momentum. When you give your first moments to discipline, you command the rest of the day to obey your direction. But when you start your day without clarity, you give the world permission to control your time. And anything that controls your time controls your destiny. The painful truth is this: many people are not suffering because they lack opportunities. They are suffering because they misuse the time in which opportunities should have been built. You cannot change the past, but you can transform the future by respecting the present. You cannot fix yesterday, but you can redeem tomorrow by disciplining today. The enemy cannot steal your destiny unless you first give him your time. That is why he distracts you. That is why he entertains you. That is why he confuses you. Because he knows that a focused person is dangerous. A disciplined person is powerful. A person who guards their time becomes unstoppable. Stop letting the enemy waste your hours. Stop letting people who do not value your purpose waste your minutes. Stop letting distractions steal your seasons. Listen to me. If you do not honor your time, people will use it for their benefit, not yours. If you do not decide how to spend your time, others will decide for you. If you do not protect your time, you will live your life fulfilling other people's assignments while abandoning your own. There are people who want your time but not your growth. There are environments that want your presence but not your progress. You must choose where to invest your hours with wisdom. Not everyone deserves access to your time. Not every situation deserves your attention. Not every emotion deserves your reaction. Time is too precious to waste on arguments that do not matter. Time is too valuable to spend on people who drain your energy. Time is too powerful to give to habits that weaken your future. The person who respects their time cannot be controlled by mediocrity, and the person who disrespects their time cannot escape failure. My people, let me tell you something. Success does not come to the one who knows everything. Success comes to the one who uses their time to learn what they need. Success does not come to the one who talks the most. Success comes to the one who uses their time to work in silence. Success does not come to the one waiting for miracles. Success comes to the one who prepares for the miracle by managing their day with discipline. You are not waiting for success. Success is waiting for you to change how you use your time. God has already prepared the door, but you must prepare the discipline. You must prepare the habits. You must prepare the structure. When your time is aligned with your purpose, your destiny opens automatically. There are people who pray for what disciplined people work for. There are people who fast for what consistent people build. Prayer without discipline is noise. Faith without structure is fantasy. Desire without time investment is deception. God will not multiply the hours you waste, but He will multiply the hours you use for purpose. Your time must serve your vision. Your time must serve your assignment. Your time must serve your growth. When your time is aligned, your life becomes aligned. When your time is ordered, your destiny becomes ordered. Many lives are disorganized because their time is disorganized. Many dreams have died because their time was given to the wrong things. Hear me. The future does not belong to the talented. It belongs to the disciplined. It belongs to the focused. It belongs to those who spend their time intentionally. Discipline is the ability to do what you must do even when you do not feel like doing it. Emotion is not a leader. Emotion is a follower. Do not follow your feelings. Feelings change. Focus must not. Let your discipline lead your day, not your emotions. Your time is the ladder to your destiny. Every step you take daily brings you closer to where you want to be or further away. Every hour is either building you or breaking you. Every decision is either constructing your future or destroying it. You cannot be careless with your time and careful with your destiny. Both are connected. Let me speak to the ones who feel behind, who feel late, who feel like it is too late to rise. Hear this. It is never too late to begin, but it is always too costly to waste another day. The enemy wants you to believe that your time is gone so that you waste the time you still have. The past is gone, but today is still in your hands. The sunrise is new every morning because God is telling you, you have another chance to use your time wisely. Do not wait for motivation. Motivation is seasonal. Discipline is dependable. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline remains. Successful people are not motivated every day, but they use their time whether they feel inspired or not. They act when they are tired. They act when they are frustrated. They act when they feel nothing. That is why they rise. Some of you think you need more time to succeed. No, you do not need more time. You need more discipline. You do not need more hours. You need more focus. You do not need a longer life. You need a wiser strategy. You need to stop leaking time through your habits. You need to stop losing time through your distractions. What you truly need is hidden inside the hours you waste. Time is a mirror. It reveals what you truly value. If you value growth, your time will show it. If you value success, your time will show it. If you value purpose, your time will show it. Stop saying you want change. Let your time speak for you. Stop saying you want success. Let your hours testify. Stop saying you want breakthrough. Let your schedule prove it. You cannot master your life until you master your time. You cannot rise in destiny until you rise in discipline. You cannot walk in purpose until you walk away from the things that waste your hours. Spend your time with people who lift you. Spend your time on habits that build you. Spend your time on actions that align with your future. Every day is an opportunity to rewrite your story. Every hour is a chance to create a new version of yourself. And let me tell you a secret. When you use your time wisely, you gain a power that others cannot understand. Suddenly, procrastination loses its strength. Suddenly, distractions lose their attraction. Suddenly, opportunities begin to find you because discipline has made you ready. Time is the currency of preparation. If you prepare in silence, you will shine without effort. Many people want public success with private laziness. It does not work. What you do in secret with your time will reveal itself in public. If you invest your time in preparation, your results will speak for you. If you waste your time in comfort, your results will expose you. Time is an honest witness. It never lies. Your destiny is waiting for you to become a better steward of your time. Heaven is ready. Opportunities are waiting. Doors are prepared. But you must match your prayer with discipline. Match your desire with action. Match your dream with structure. If you do not manage your day will manage you. If you do not command your time, distractions will command it. And hear me, every season of your life demands a different level of discipline. What worked yesterday may not work today. To rise higher, you must sharpen your use of time. To reach the next level, you must tighten your habits. Success requires upgrading your discipline every season. You cannot remain the same and expect a different result. Some of you surround yourselves with people who do not respect your time, and you wonder why your life is delayed. Change your environment. Change your circle. Change your atmosphere. You cannot walk with the careless and become careful. You cannot walk with the unfocused and expect clarity. Guard the people who enter your time because they enter your destiny. Your time is a seed. Sow it carefully. Sow it intentionally. Sow it into your growth. Sow it into your purpose. Sow it into your assignment. And the harvest will come, not instantly, but inevitably. Not overnight, but over time. Consistency turns small seeds into great trees. Discipline turns ordinary hours into extraordinary results. Let me leave you with this truth: your life will not change because you heard this message. Your life will change when you apply it. Knowing is not enough. Wanting is not enough. Hoping is not enough. You must act. You must change. You must discipline your time. Because the way you spend your time is the way you spend your life. Spend your time wisely. Success is waiting for you. Transformation begins when you guard your time like treasure. My people, if you want your life to rise, if you want your destiny to open, if you want your future to speak with greatness, you must treat your time as something precious, something holy, something priceless. Because time is not just minutes on a clock. Time is the breath of your existence. Time is the womb where your future is formed. Time is the foundation on which your success or failure is built. When you guard your time, you are guarding your destiny. When you protect your minutes, you are protecting your purpose. When you value your hours, you are valuing the life God trusted into your hands. Listen to me. Many pray for change, but they leave their time exposed to anything and anyone. Many ask for transformation, but they allow their hours to be stolen by distractions, by unnecessary conversations, by activities that bring no growth, by people who drain their strength. You cannot become who you are meant to be if you allow your time to be scattered like dust in the wind. You cannot rise to the level heaven designed for you if you treat your time lightly. Transformation begins when you guard your time like treasure. A man who guards his time becomes unstoppable. A woman who guards her time becomes unshakable, because time is the only resource that once spent never returns. Money can return. Opportunities can return. People can return. But time never comes back. Once it leaves forever. Many destinies are not delayed by the enemy. They are delayed by the misuse of time. The devil does not need to destroy you if he can distract you. The enemy does not need to attack you if he can steal your hours, if he can blind you to the value of your time. He can stop your future without touching your life. Transformation is not magic. Transformation is the harvest of disciplined time. You grow because you invested your hours intentionally. You rise because you used your minutes wisely. You change because you refuse to let your time be wasted. The people who transform the world are not those who have more talent. They are those who have more discipline with their time. They treat their minutes as keys. They treat their hours as seeds. They protect their days like gold. Hear me? Time is not something you manage casually. It is something you guard spiritually. Because time carries spiritual weight. How you spend your time reveals what controls your spirit. If your time is spent on things that weaken your future, your spirit will reflect weakness. If your time is spent on things that strengthen your purpose, your spirit will reflect strength. Guarding your time is not about being strict or rigid. It is about being wise. It is about understanding that your destiny is too valuable to give away to meaningless activities. There are people who do not guard their time, and so their life becomes a reflection of everything that enters their schedule. They wake up empty because they gave their time to emptiness. They feel lost because their time was used on things that provide no direction. They feel weak because their hours were spent on things that drain instead of build. But when you guard your time like treasure, you regain control over your life. You regain focus. You regain clarity. You begin to see where you are going, and you begin to see what must be removed from your path. My people, listen. Your time is a doorway. Whenever you give someone access to your time, you give them access to your life. Not everyone deserves that access. Not every environment deserves that permission. Not every conversation deserves that place. You must choose wisely. There are people who want your time, but do not want your progress. There are situations that want your attention, but do not add value to your purpose. There are habits that feel comfortable, but quietly destroy your future. Guard your time. Guard your minutes. Guard your focus. Guard your energy. Transformation begins the moment you develop the courage to say no to the things that waste your time. Not every invitation is worthy of your presence. Not every opportunity is aligned with your purpose. Not every connection is divine. You must learn to protect your time from anything that does not honor your calling. When you guard your time, you guard the pathways to your destiny. When you set boundaries around your hours, you build walls around your purpose. This is not selfishness. This is wisdom. This is maturity. This is spiritual discipline. Some of you give your time freely because you think being available makes you kind. But listen, kindness without boundaries becomes sabotage. Love without wisdom becomes exhaustion. You cannot pour out what you do not have, and you cannot become who God created you to be if your time is constantly taken away by everything that pulls on you. You must guard your time if you want to guard your life. You must protect your hours if you want to protect your strength. Transformation is not the product of big decisions. It is the product of small daily choices. When you guard your time, your decisions begin to shift. You stop tolerating mediocrity. You stop entertaining distractions. You stop feeding laziness. You stop allowing the world to dictate your direction. You begin to choose purpose over pleasure, growth over comfort, discipline over emotion, vision over entertainment. This is how transformation begins. one guarded hour at a time. Let me speak to the dreamers, the builders, the ones who feel called to something greater. Your dream is not waiting for more inspiration. Your dream is waiting for more discipline. Your calling is not waiting for more motivation. Your calling is waiting for more structure. Purpose does not grow in the soil of wasted time. Destiny does not flourish in an environment of distraction. Vision does not survive when your time is uncontrolled. If you want to rise, you must first rise in the way you guard your time. There are seasons where your time must become sacred, where your schedule must become tight, where your attention must become sharp, where your focus must become fierce. In those seasons, every minute counts. Every hour matters. Every choice shapes your future. If you treat your time casually during those seasons, you will miss the door heaven opened for you. Not because you were not gifted, but because you were not disciplined. My people, hear this truth: success is not about how much time you have. It is about how much value you extract from the time you have. Two people can have the same 24 hours. One rises, another falls. The difference is not timing. The difference is discipline. One guards their time like treasure. The other spends it like loose coins. One invests their hours in growth. The other buries them in comfort. One chooses purpose daily. The other chooses distraction unknowingly. Guard your time, and success will begin to align with you naturally. There are many who pray for open doors, but their time is spent far from the door God is trying to open. Many ask for breakthrough, but use their hours on things that break them instead. Many want elevation, but invest their time in the things that pull them down. Your prayer must match your actions. Your request must match your schedule. Your desire must match your discipline. When heaven sees that you guard your time, heaven begins to release more into your life. Why? Because God does not give great assignments to people who waste small hours. If you cannot guard 1 hour, how will you guard a new level? Guarding your time also means guarding your thoughts, because what you meditate on consumes your hours. What you focus on controls your emotions. What you dwell on shapes your decisions. A distracted mind creates a wasted life. A focused mind creates a transformed life. You must guard your mind from negativity, from fear, from comparison, from doubt. These things do not just steal your peace, they steal your time. Worry is a thief of hours. Fear is a thief of minutes. Comparison is a thief of purpose. Guard your mind. Guard your spirit. Guard your focus. Transformation begins internally before it manifests externally. If you guard your time, but allow your thoughts to wander into darkness, you are still losing precious minutes. Every thought requires time. Every emotion consumes time. Every habit uses time. That is why transformation begins when you guard every part of your time, not just your schedule. You must guard your emotional time. You must guard your mental time. You must guard your spiritual time. The wise do not give their time to things that drain their soul. They give their time to things that feed their purpose. There are people you must love from a distance, because being close to them costs too much time. Some relationships require too much emotional maintenance. Some friendships drain instead of strengthen. Some environments weaken your discipline. You must guard your time by guarding your connections. Protecting your time does not mean isolating yourself. It means aligning yourself with people who honor your purpose, who respect your growth, who value your destiny. Those are the ones worthy of your hours. Transformation begins with responsibility. You must take responsibility for how your time is spent. Blaming people, blaming circumstances, blaming your past will not change your future. You are the steward of your time. You decide where it goes. You decide what grows. You decide what dies. If you want change, begin with your time. If you want increase, begin with your time. If you want progress, begin with your time. Time is the key that opens the door to transformation. Do not wait for the perfect moment to begin guarding your time. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. Now is your chance. Now is your season. Now is your opportunity. Every great transformation in history began with a decision, one shift, one moment of clarity where a person said, enough. From today, I will guard my time like treasure. That single decision becomes a river that changes the landscape of your entire future. Your time must serve your vision. Your time must serve your calling. Your time must serve your assignment. Guard it with intensity. Guard it with seriousness. Guard it with reverence. If you guard your time, you will see your life transform, your mind transform, your habits transform, your future transform. Because transformation begins when you guard your time like treasure